well, that will be a tie because they're both number one. So technically they're unspoken, meaning people, viewers, audience, braces. We're gonna get through this on everything. I'm getting through this. Before we jump things off, you gotta hit this notification bell, subscribe, and catch all my merchandise right here on the website. When you subscribe, be sure to use this coupon code. That way you can save at the checkout. Each season has been so surprising. I've had some amazing interviews, great guests, and great conversations. So with that being said, we have some standouts, and we're gonna shout out some honorable mentions. Coming in at number 5 is Evan S. Brown. You may know him as Coach Ev on Instagram. He joined me to talk about the respect, taking that little off the name of entrepreneurs. Don't minimize what we do. Take a peek.
I'm going to speak on behalf of everybody who's an entrepreneur that y'all have ever said you're a little something to. We hate it. And we really want to punch you in the head when you say it every time. Because what it sounds like to us is that you just don't believe in us. And realistically, as Camille mentioned, like, this journey is not the easiest already. Think about it. You've been pulled from the security net of a 9-to-5, the benefits, and you are launching out into a path of your own that is not always guaranteed. And it's like, then for us to be making strides, having a pretty confident day, having an amazing week. And then here you are, meaning well, saying things like, how's your little business doing? And it's like, my little business it feeds my family. It furnishes my life. It's not a little business. It might be a little business to you, but to me.
Coming in at number 4 is best-selling author of Refuse to Be Talented and Broke, as well as the lead moderator of the House of Creativity on Clubhouse. He's a brother, friend, and mentor, the one and only Delano Johnson. Check out our conversation.
So I believe that there is an intelligent being that created you and placed inside of you these abilities, these ideas of achieving something. When you find, we call that your personal purpose. When you find the personal purpose, you lead with some service to humanity. I want to solve some problem, which creates a service, right? You're serving, which creates a service in a business environment, right? As an entrepreneur. So once you find that, you become passionate about that thing and the people you're serving.
This was such a dope conversation because he shared with us how he lost it all, gained it all back, and built it bigger and better. So if you want to catch that full conversation with Delano Johnson, you can catch it on iHeart and on my YouTube channel. Coming in, holding down the number 3 spot, is fellow YouTuber, brother, and friend, Sills the Man. This episode is called Emotional, which is featured on my YouTube channel and on my iHeart station.
The symptoms of having a lack of mentorship or, someone just being there for you, a man being there for you and showing you the way is you don't have anyone to teach you how to handle stress, how to handle tough times. So the first thing, a lot of these men, especially our black men, do is that they go out into the streets and they lash out their adversities and their stresses, onto people, that they see out here, and that's why you see a lot of our men in jail or in trouble. They don't know how to handle this stress that's going on inside of them. Right. Also, they believe that, showing how they feel or expressing how they feel is a sign of weakness. I always say, never tell a man not to cry and that crying is for girls. That is one of the most idiotic things you could do, because now you're instilling in him that crying is a sign of weakness, right? So now he doesn't want to go to therapy. He doesn't want to tell nobody about, how he feels inside. So when it comes to relationships, with the same mentality that goes on in these streets, they take out their stresses on the person closest to them, which is their wife or their girlfriend or, the people they live with, their children even, so their household. So the number one symptom of these things is just men not understanding how to utilize an outlet, how to express themselves without feeling like they're weaker now. It's all a mental a mindset, so that's one thing that has to be rectified before a man can learn how to treat his lady.
Be sure to hit this notification bell and subscribe and catch all the merchandise right here on my website and use that coupon code. All right, guys, we are here to count down the number 2 and number 1 spots of my top 5 interviews, viewer's choice, of course. Before we do that, we have some honorable mentions, and we gotta shout them out. There's no way I could do this countdown without shouting out some people that were once in the number 5 spot, the number 4 spot, but hey, you know what? People get bumped out. But Prescott Mack with Man in the Mirror, R&B with Rick and Brandy Newell. You might know her as Brandy J, Miss Brandy J. Hey, girl. Yes, they are honorable mentions from my hometown, Nashville, Tennessee. Definitely had to shout. Celebrity stylist Sharon Queen Campbell, also from Nashville, Tennessee. So if you missed any of those conversations, go right now to my YouTube channel and iHeart Radio and catch up on those episodes. Coming in at the number 1 spot, hey, it's a tie. I really went through and thought, well, maybe if I can get one more subscriber, one more download to break the tie, but you guys, I'm sorry, it's a tie. It's between Khalil Kevon in Family Affair and Marlon Bush in If These Walls Can Talk. Great conversations with 2 phenomenal brothers, and you can catch both of those episodes right now. They are streaming on iHeartRadio, and you can also catch the live sit-down replay interview of my interview with Khalil on my YouTube channel. We're going to recap. This was my top 5 all-time interviews of the Speaker Podcast, at least for right now. You never know. Someone could bump in and take over that number 1 spot. So just to recap, number 5, Day Ones versus New Ones, featuring Coach F. Number 4 spot, Talented and Broke, featuring Delano Johnson. Emotional with Seals the Man, fellow brother and YouTuber. What's up, Seals? For the number 1 spot, Family Affair, featuring Khalil Kevon. And the number 1 spot, also for that tie, If These Walls Could Talk, featuring Marlon. The replay of any of these interviews on my YouTube channel or stream them on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and other streaming platforms. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Have a great day. Bye.